So it is 8:22 at night. I just finished work and I really did not plan on working this late today, but you know, sometimes you have to. So I think I'm gonna get ready for bed and then I'm gonna clean up because I left a big fat mess in my office from doing try-ons today, eat some dinner, and then kind of like wind down for the night. Normally I would go clean up first and then eat dinner, but judging by the fact that it's like 8:30 already, I think I'm gonna eat dinner first. Something that I've been trying to do, and I've been sharing a little bit over on Instagram, is I've been calling them offline activities, but like basically at my job, I'm online all day long, whether it's like scrolling or creating. I'm like chronically online, and then at the end of the day, what I used to do when I worked like a 9-to-5 or corporate job, so I would come home and then I would scroll, and that was kind of like my relaxing time. But now when I do that, it does not feel relaxing at all. It actually is probably horrible for me that then after I work and spend all day on a screen, I come home, or I'm at home and like all night I'm on a screen, you know what I mean? So anyway, I have been looking for things to do that I can be offline and like just do things with my hands, I guess. And coloring was like something that I used to love to do. And I only have one like adult coloring book, but it was like kind of boring. So I found this on Amazon. It was like $5. It's the Village Charm coloring book. I'm gonna see if I can get it to where you can see it. But the pages are just so wholesome. I'm just really excited to color in this little coloring book. I've been thinking about it all day because it came in this morning and I knew whenever I finished work today I was gonna get to color in it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I also have a paint by the numbers kit. I ordered like 3, but one of them came in yesterday. And then a lot of people have been recommending embroidery and like baking and what's that other really popular, not cross stitch, needlepoint. A lot of people have been recommending needlepoint. So I'm just now starting this little journey of like offline hobbies and activities. But I'm starting with coloring, and then I'm gonna try some paint by numbers, and then we'll see what I try after that. But already, like, I look forward to this time that I get to like color and just be offline. So we'll see where that goes. It's a couple days later. It's Saturday. We're headed to Lowe's. We're gonna get some flowers. Max needs some potting soil or something. And then we also have to get some things to send out our wedding invites, which I kind of forgot about, and now we're like 97 days out and I haven't sent invites to my family yet, which I guess it's not really that important because I already know they're coming, but anywho. My glasses are Amazon, my bag is also from Amazon. My sweater is Cezanne, my shorts are Blank NYC, I got these on Amazon too. And then these are like my favorite little sandals at the moment, they're Cezanne. Kind of pricey, but like the most gorgeous sandal. Obviously I'll put everything in the description, but that's the vibe. So here's where we ended up with the flowers. I got 2 yellow ones, and then I'm gonna put these little pink ones here on the end. These I thought were so cute. They're perennial, so they'll grow back every year. Sadly, the yellow ones are annual, so I'll have to replant those, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to go back again to get a flower for this pot. I wanted something white, but they were just, whatever they had at Lowe's that was white was ugly. And then here in the corner, I've got this cute little hibiscus tree, which I've never had before, but I'm hoping I can keep it alive because I love it. Like, these are gonna be so pretty when they bloom. Next stop is the beach. Max wants to go skimboarding and I just want to go sit and like read or something. So it's like 4 o'clock. I think we're just gonna go probably spend a couple hours at the beach and just hang out. So I feel like I should give you guys a little bit of insight on what's going on. Got back home and then we left the beach, we got some Chinese food for dinner, showered, and now we realized that we have someone coming to clean the house tomorrow. We have someone come like every month or two and just like deep clean. So basically, you know how it goes. You have to like clean and tidy and just pick things up so that when someone comes to your house, I don't want someone having to pick up my things. That is weird to me. But you have to get all your stuff out of the way so that they can actually clean and like deep clean the places where all your stuff normally is. So anyway, we have to get everything like up off the floors, put it in its place, off the counters, all that stuff. And while I'm at it, I figured I might as well just put some of my new organization stuff under the sink. So I brought these like clear acrylic drawers from Amazon. I had 2 in here, but I don't know where I got them. I could not find any that were the exact same size on Amazon, so I must have got them at TJ Maxx or something a long time ago. So I just ordered some bigger ones that hopefully will fit all my stuff under my sink, because I have just like too much stuff. It doesn't matter how many times I declutter, I still have too much stuff and it's everywhere and it drives me nuts. So I'm trying to get everything back under my sink basically. All right, we got everything cleaned for the most part. Tidied. I shouldn't say cleaned, tidied. And obviously it was hair wash day, so I need to take care of that. And then we're going to bed. I feel like it's early. What time is it? Where's my phone? It's 8:30, so we're going to bed early. But I am gonna have to dry my hair, and I'm gonna try to do the unicorn curls tonight. We'll see if that works. Last time, I actually did it a few times before, but the last time that I did it, it worked really good. I made a TikTok about it and people were like impressed. So for my first shot, it was good, but we'll see. I'm using this Unite 7-second detangler. I've heard really good things about this, and I got it sent to me in an Amazon PR package this week. So I figured, hello? There we go. I figured it would be a great time to test it out. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells very fresh. Wow, that stuff is good. So today, you know how I went to Michael's and I was looking for some ribbon for our wedding invites since we haven't sent them yet? Well, I didn't find any. None of the ribbon was good there. It all honestly looked like super cheap and almost like birthday present type ribbon. So I didn't really find what I was looking for there. However, I did have a ribbon already that I just happened to have from Christmas that I didn't use because it was like a little bit too nice. And this is what it looks like. I'm actually just gonna give you a sneak peek of my like whole invite, except just like not the date or not the venue and address and all that stuff. But this is kind of the vibe. Is it focusing? It's not like laying perfectly because it's been in a bag, but basically I think this is how I'm gonna send them. So we have 3 cards. We have like the back one, which is like the actual invite with the details. We have like this middle one about the night before with details of the event the night before. And then the front one is just this really cute like photo with our names and the date, which I was thinking like would be cute for my grandparents to put on their fridge and like all, you know, like that kind of stuff. So that one's more of like for someone to keep for a longer time. The other ones are like the details. So I actually designed these on Canva and like printed them, had them printed on Etsy paper. Like an Etsy seller sold this like rough edge paper and I just had them print it. And it was like super easy and affordable considering how expensive invites are. And then I just had baby's breath around the house and I was like, oh, that might be kind of cute. And then this ribbon is like a stretchy lace, but usually I like things that are a little bit more minimal, but like, oops, something about the lace just feels right to me. Like I just really like it and I haven't found anything else that I like better. So I think we're just gonna go with this. I feel like I'm showing you guys a bad example because this one is like, I did this like a month ago and it's been sitting in a bag in a drawer, so it's like kind of squished and messy. But anyway, I think that's what I'm gonna do with the wedding invites. So now we just need to like send them. Luckily our wedding is gonna be basically like an elopement with just family, like immediate family, as in like parents, grandparents, brother, sister family, like no plus ones or anything. So everyone that is invited has already been like told about it and everything. They know when and where and all the details. The invites are just like more of a formal thing for me, so that I have given them like a formal invite and it's kind of fun to make them and stuff. So also for the pictures at your wedding, like the cute flat lay detail photos, obviously you need some invites. So I basically designed them for that whenever I was making them. All right, now I need to dry my hair and I got this Unite blow dry cream. It says 7 seconds blowout cream, control, seal, shine. I would extend the life of your blowout through gym workouts, rain, humidity, and day-to-day wear and tear. Interesting. Okay, put it on damp hair and comb through, and then put it right here. All right, bet. I don't even know if I really need this, but my hair does get kind of frizzy just because of the climate here, so we'll see. I honestly kind of feel like I use too much now, knowing my hair feels sticky, but we shall see. That took forever. My like shoulders are tired. I did not show you guys anything because I filmed it for TikTok and Instagram. So if you want to see like a tutorial before and after and all that stuff, just head over there. That will already be posted by the time this goes up. But I'm ready for bed. I've got my satin like nightcap over my heatless curls and I'm ready for bed. But I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. I know it's kind of all over the place. I'm just getting back in the groove and like getting used to even vlogging anymore. The hardest part is remembering to bring your camera and to pick up your camera. Like you're so used to just like living life in the moment, and then when you have to pick up a camera, it's just like not second nature, you know? Anywho, I'll get better. More vlogs are coming. If you have any special requests, make sure you leave it in the comments and I'll make a vlog for that or answer questions about it in my next vlog. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm excited to keep creating and keep like putting more of my actual life on YouTube versus like what I share on Instagram and TikTok is a lot of like curated like outfits, fashion, stuff like that. So anyway, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Love you.